Hi and welcome to our PDF. This is our domestic single and double story specification. So this is for a single story lake house. And I'm not going to fill it all in, but just suffice to say that I can save this and update it and reuse it. So I'd fill in the owner information and some of the project details. This information is pertinent for the contract, and there is a reference to the contract here and the appropriate signatures. Thereafter, each of the pages has the initials of the builder and the owner so that that's agreed. Then we have our specification index. You'll notice that these numbers are the same as per the Master Builders contract, Master Builders Association contract, and we've added some subtleties to that structure. Demolition, I'll just give you a quick example. You can type in here all of the information, so remove the house, and you can go on and enter that in. Where there are multiple lines, you are able to enter in as many lines as you like. There is a whole lot of information that you can store within these boxes. You'll notice that these are actually check boxes, so one of the first things that we do is go through and we remove anything that's not required through that second checklist. I'm not going to do that with you. I'm just going to quickly run through this just to show you what you can do and stress some of the limitations as well. So we skip through stormwater, drainage. Here we are on sewer, and you can see here that it has a little cross button when there's some more information, so you can scroll up and down when it's resting. So preliminaries, and then we start getting into footings, concrete, for example, and it goes on. There's a lot of technical information here. A lot of it will be related to the plans and or the engineering documents, so you will mention that as such. We come down here to the carpentry. We do have a grid here. Now this contains a reasonably sized area for all of the different timber types of framing. You can also put your trusses in there as well. So we've let that go. Window frames is generic for a single type of window. And then we allow for 4 external door types and 4 internal door types. Anywhere where you find there's a limitation to this, there is a space at the back of the document. I'll show that to you in a moment to add those on. We have our stairs other than concrete, and as we go through, then we move into our fixings. Skirts, arcs, decorative, palmets, wall cabinets, cupboards, etc. This section here at the bottom of page 14 is for your kitchen. It has some generic information, and the detail around the kitchen will be as drawn. It does capture some of the main information. And we carry through fixings to roofing, and then 16 is for thermal insulation of the slab, of the ceiling, of the walls, and any floors or interleaving ceilings. Meter box, and we start getting into the electricals. I just want to point out that the electricals is quite inclusive of a lot of different outlets. We have a lot of different, we have 3 switching types and 3 types of GPOs. Generally they'll be double, they may be single or a 4-gang. And then we detail that information where that is related to and what we need that for. Again, this will accompany an electrical plan. Smoke detectors. Now let me just run down the bottom. There's some more grids for you to add in. We will provide extra training on these, just so that you know how to use it and why it's a good time saver. Towards the back, we do have some supporting documents and some document links. You know we love Google Drive, so we put our links to our supporting documents there, and any notes. Our provisional sums are referenced here, and we also put in the number in the spec that they relate to and how much we've allowed per item. And again, so prime cost for things like kitchens, for example. If there are any other internal or external requirements, we have 4 spaces for other internal requirements and 4 for external requirements. And thank you for your time.